Doesn't surprise me.
22-2 lifetime Świątek against lefties. Bottom of your screen to start it off serving. Glad you're with us. We started going through the lefty players one by one. It's not Vondrousova. It's not Kerber.
She's actually lost to Haddad Maia before, and that was back in 2022 in Toronto, where she lost in 3 sets, 7-5 in the third. So that's one of them.
That was a 3-hour match. She's good against everybody, Monica. Why do you think Świątek is so dominant against lefties?
I don't think it's a question about being left-handed or right-handed, but what makes her so dominant is, again, and I'll keep repeating it, it's that footwork. It's absolutely impeccable, and that's why she's always on the ball, regardless of where the spin is coming from. And they just so happened to find the second loss was in 2020 in Rome. Actually lost to Arantxa Rus in the first round, 6-3. So those were her 2 losses against lefties.
Good research. Blistering return on the second serve from this lefty. Interesting to see Świątek challenged in her opening service game. She got broken yesterday in her first game of the match against Sarah Sorribes Tormo, and then didn't lose another game the rest of the day.
Yeah, sometimes it takes you a minute or two to get into the match. You're getting those first initial reps in.
Świątek, runner-up here a year ago. She lost to Sabalenka in the final last year. Now, the second anniversary of her holding the #1 ranking is upon us. 101 weeks as of yesterday.
Let's listen.
Well spotted serve flat wide in the edge. Świątek holds to open as we show you their history against one another. Tennis Express head-to-head, 3 meetings, 2 for Świątek, the 1 for Haddad Maia that you mentioned in Toronto.
Yeah, we were looking heavily to see when was the last time she lost to a lefty, and it was that 2022 Toronto run for Haddad Maia where she lost in the final, but then Świątek has just been dominant, winning in straight sets both other times. And I mean, Haddad Maia on clay can be a tricky opponent. We know how much she likes to spend on court, how much time. We know some of her matches this year and last year have been going well over the 3-hour mark. But if Haddad Maia wants to be successful today, it's all about pushing Iga off the baseline, being aggressive. We know that Iga doesn't particularly feel comfortable with people who rush her.
So Kinsey.
We saw that one of those 3 matches they played against each other was the semifinal at Roland Garros last year. Iga winning that 2-6, although Haddad Maia did have a set point in that second set tiebreak, so that could have gotten more complicated. Iga got through it and then survived a 3-setter against Muchova in that final. Road to the quarters for Haddad Maia after the bye. She got Sarah Irani 3-2, Emma Navarro 4-4, and then her 11th career top 10 win over Maria Sakkari.
Yeah, Sakkari has been playing incredibly well. We thought that she was going to take that, not easily, because it's never an easy match against Haddad Maia, but getting some really good wins, has yet to drop a set.
All right, big chance early for Iga to jump out in front. Thomas Sweeney is going to oblige the challenge here. Yes, challenges on clay, praise be.
And unlimited challenges.
The future has arrived.
You're very happy about it.
I cannot mask my joy.
Kins 40. 15-14.
Iga Świątek, Haddad Maia is underway in Madrid. This is the quarterfinals, the first quarterfinal match of the tournament. And you can already see that Haddad Maia from Brazil is giving Iga Świątek a little bit of trouble. Actually, Haddad Maia has beaten Świątek before, but Iga leads the series 2-1 between these two head-to-head. Interesting, Haddad Maia, did I hear this correctly? She is 6'1", which is really interesting. A lot more taller, obviously, than Iga. 22-year-old Iga, she turns 23 tomorrow. Later today, Ons Jabeur is going to play the American Madison Keys, who knocked out Coco Gauff yesterday. And Ons Jabeur beat Iga Świątek's arch nemesis, Helena Ostapenko. So a lot of things going on. And then tomorrow, Putintseva from Russia will play Rybakina from Kazakhstan. So this is really interesting things going on to see who is going to win this whole thing. And then Sabalenka, who is Sabalenka playing? Let me know in the comments on that. But right now we're in the first set, 2-1. Iga Świątek leads here and having a little bit of trouble. I don't think anyone's lost their or has had their serve broken yet. So we're just watching right along with you over here from the United States. Was filming last night in studio in Dallas, and right now I'm in a studio in Southlake, Texas, which is a suburb of Dallas. 5:30 in the morning right now. Actually, this match was supposed to get underway at 5:30. Now it's about 6:15, 6:30 in the morning. Only got 3 hours of sleep. Thank you so much for watching tennis here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube. If you can, please support me. On the bottom right of the video player, there's that thanks button on your phone or your computer. It just says the word thanks. Click on that. You can send me money that way. We'll see what happens here. So still early in the first set. What do you think? Straight sets, a 3-setter. When Iga lost to Haddad Maia in 2022 in Toronto, it was a 3-hour match. So we'll see what happens in this one. This is of course a two out of three set match. Crowd is a little bit light right now, which is unfortunate. Medvedev played right before this match. And actually, if you look at the men's side, it's getting really interesting on the men's side, too. All the big names are still in it. Nadal is still in it, which is really exciting for Spain. And then Medvedev still in it. Sinner is still in it, and Alcaraz is still in it. So if any of these players play each other, the three or four I just mentioned, whoa. I mean, can you imagine if Nadal or Sinner or Nadal or Alcaraz plays? That's going to be just a lightning rod over there on the men's side. So we want to keep our beloved Iga Świątek top of mind right here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube like we always do, but the ATP side is looking really interesting, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's hop over back to the match. I stepped away watching it. It's probably, I don't know, what is it, like 11 a.m., 12 p.m. right now in Poland. 6 a.m., 7 a.m. right now over here in the United States on the southern part of the U.S. here in Dallas. We love our beloved Iga Świątek. I am not worthy at all sitting in front of this Polish flag. Very beautiful flag, but thank you so much for keeping it here, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, Iga will be in the semis, and we'll see some a lot bigger matches. Was not expecting Iga Świątek to lose to Rybakina in Stuttgart last week. But hopefully maybe she can get some revenge, if you will, because I think if Iga wins this one, there's a good chance that Rybakina and Świątek will meet again, either in the semis or in the finals. So let me know how the draw lines up with that. Love your comments in the section below this video player. I read them all. Please drop one and pray for me, as I've gotten no sleep, and I will talk to you in just a little bit. Keep it here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube, and thank you so much.